Okay, a screenshot of the life of me. Um, First, what was the name and title of my book? My third book is going to be Frazzled, and it is from Ashton M. Stevenson Books. My other two were Love on the Fireline and Kindling Love, and then I have a fourth set to come out next year. What am I currently reading? Just like everybody else right now, I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. Do I enjoy it? I absolutely loved the first book. The second book captured me quite a bit, and whoa, did I have a switch in some opinions. And I am kind of struggling through the third book right now, but I'm still loving the series in whole. How much time do I spend reading? Not enough. I love reading, and in high school, I would read 5 books a week. I love reading. Unfortunately, I work a lot nowadays. I train and coach and work a 9 to 5 and everything else, so I don't spend as much time reading as I'd love to, but as much as I can, I do. What book will I always recommend? Oh gosh, that's hard. I mean, I often think the Christy Miller series, the Percy Jackson series, Halo, Hades, and Heaven. I think of the Harry Potter series. I mean, I can't recommend just one. I can't. Physical book or ebook? Physical book. Always. Always. Paperback or hardback? I think for me, hardback, just because I don't beat them up as easy, and books travel with me a lot. So paperbacks do often kind of get beat up a little bit. But I like that you can stick about anything as a bookmark and a paperback versus a hardback and not ruin the spine. Um, I've used a spoon, I've used a sock, whatever was around at the time. Now I do try to use normal bookmarks too. Under 200 or over 500? Generally, I'd say over 500 words, but I also love Magic Treehouse books or Goosebumps books when I've had a hard day and just want something like short, you know? So, either or. Morning or before bed reading. Definitely before bed. I've never been one of the people that could like fall asleep reading a book, but I definitely value reading a book before bed just because it like quiets my mind. Fact or fiction? Typically, I like fiction novels a bit more than fact. I think nonfiction has its place in the world, but I like my fiction novels. Romance or drama? Definitely romance. I'm a I'm a hopeless romantic for sure. New release or classic? I tend to like young adult novels. I tend to like newer age books. I like a lot of classic novels. I like a lot of classic literature, but I typically tend to go towards young adult from nowadays. What book couldn't you finish? Honestly, if I have picked it out, I've usually finished almost all the books I've picked out. There's been a few that like a couple of my friends have suggested that I couldn't really get through. Or ones that my mom has suggested because mom's very much a history buff. And as much as I love history, as much as the next person, sometimes I just want short, general ideas of the history and not a novel this thick to go through. What book am I dying to read? Ooh, I would say Sunrise of the Reaping. I haven't got to read it yet. I've been seeing commercials about the movie, and I absolutely loved the Hunger Games in high school. I even drug my family to all the movie showings for my birthday each year because that's what was going on. And the third book got split into 2 movies. We watched the first part of the third movie, and my dad screamed in the middle of the theater, "What? That's not the end. I read the book." And I was like, "Shh, they split it into 2 parts." So I'm definitely excited for Sunrise of the Reaping. And last one, where would the world be if people stopped reading? I think the world would be a little bit darker, a little bit less hopeful. Because I think reading inspires people. It inspires people to dream. It inspires people to be a little bit better humans or to have hope to the next day, to have hope in a dream. I think reading makes the world a better place because it makes the world lighter. It can transport you to new worlds. It can make you dream bigger. It can give you hope. It can give you a friend in a book. It can bring you to a whole new community of people that you never would have thought you'd be friends with. reading changes the world. So I think the world would be quite a bit darker without books.